Good evening, I think. Anyways, this is a Yu match I had against Crafterlaug from the Pokemon Wi-Fi Battle Finder on Smogon. As I said, a Yu match, and this is actually a very good one. I had this quite some time ago, I think. It's been like a few weeks now. I've been saving up battles a lot, but you know, I at least that gives me plenty of material to upload. I kind of skipped through the team preview a little bit quickly there, but you know, it's gonna be fine. This is a very good match. He leads off with his Ambipom. I know Ambipom, first thing they like to do is fake out just to get a little bit of that free damage off. I just go out into my Bronzong because I know that Bronzong can take no damage from that at all. Basically, that did 21 points, and you know, nets he did like 10 HP. So now he taunts me, which is probably the better play. I went for Stealth Rocks just in case. He figured I wouldn't because of taunt and stuff like that. I have a tendency to screw up in those situations, but here I switch out into my Nidoking. As he goes for U-turn, that isn't going to do jack shit to my Nidoking. Nidoking being an absolute monster in, you know, in whatever scenario. This thing is like top-notch NU. Should be OU, actually. It really should be. But I go for sorry, I go for Earth Power. I guess because I wanted some powerful stab on something. And in fact, that is going to crit kill this Spiritomb. That crit definitely mattered, and I'm very sorry about that, but Spiritomb special defense is nothing to joke about. Now it goes out into Ambipom, and goes for U-turn again, I guess, maintaining the pressure a little bit, but actually I just went for Earth Power because stab. Here you're gonna see he misses one Air Slash, which is very significant because if he had hit that and started flinching me to death, that would have definitely cost me. But I get one Ice Beam off, so that is going to be some very good damage. But here he does hit his Air Slash. Excuse me, and he flinches me, so I'm at very little a very low amount of HP, so I kind of have to get the hell out of there. He gets another Air Slash off. That is not going to do crap to my what's this thing called? Bronzong. That's right. That's not going to do a lot. So now he kind of has to switch because he can't do shit to me. So this Gligar, I hate Gligar. In NU, they're not in NU. They were in NU last gen, but in UU with that Eviolite shit, they can be so goddamn annoying. Here, I forgot that its Dream World ability is immunity, so toxicking this thing is not going to happen, which is actually quite significant. He goes out into his, what is this thing called? Houndoom. That's right. Houndoom gets hit very hard by Stealth Rocks. In fact, him getting Stealth Rocks up was not as significant as me getting Stealth Rocks up because his team takes a lot more damage from all that than mine. Basically, here I switced into my Flygon to well, basically scare the Houndoom out, and so I can go for U-turn, keep the pressure up a little bit. But here he withdraws his Batman as I go for, I think I just go for an Ice Beam. but he dies to Stealth Rock, so either way it's significant. But if he had stayed in, thinking, oh, I go for Sludge Wave, okay, that's fine, I guess. I think actually Ice Beam would have been a better option, but if he had switched in his Houndoom, I guess maybe Earth Power was too big of a threat. But right now, I think if I'm going to switch my Nidoking in again, it's going to die to Stealth Rocks. But I now go out into my 13 feet cunt, my Milotic, to take that Fake Out rather nicely, actually. Well, considering Technician boost, I think he gets Technician. Either way, he goes for Taunt, which is actually a very good play. I do go for Dragon Tail, but I miss, which really sucks because I really want to hit him out into something else. So I could have gone for a Scald to get some more accuracy, but I figured if I can get this thing out because it's annoying, then I can go for Scald on something else, or threaten it out with Scald or something like that, and that would really help my case, basically. Even if this thing switched back in, I would still get like 2 Scalds off on it, something like that, and that would be great. It would be dead by now in that scenario, but we're not in that scenario, so that is awesome. Now, guy goes for a double hit, which is not going to be very effective on my... oh, excuse me, got a very bad cough. Anyway, the double hit is not going to be very effective on my thing. He goes for Taunt. I think I kind of predicted that and went for Earthquake. Yeah, I did. So, I mean, there's not a lot that this thing does status-wise and setting up-wise other than Stealth Rocks, because Stealth Rocks are actually very important. He just decides to go for double hit for no reason. I think he's just foddering this thing off right now. I go for Gyro Ball. In hindsight, that was probably the better choice from the start, because I think that would have killed this thing anyway, because it's rather fast and I get stab and stuff like that. Anyways, he switches into his Devil Dog, the Houndoom. As I realize I have to get the fuck out of there because Houndoom can really fuck my thing up. I'll go out into my Snorlax because these things tend to be especially defense or special attacking, so switching my special wall, that is my logic. I think I just decide to body slam this thing to death, or he switches out, that's fine. He goes into his Batman. I figured trying to body slam this thing is going to be that's going to be very stally. So as you can see, that did no damage at all. That like maybe 7-8%, something like that. But he roosts right now, which is actually very annoying because I can't really touch this thing. But I don't want to switch out either, because I know that if he wants to go for Earthquake, I can probably take that. But I went for a Whirlwind right there, as he did indeed get his roost off. I Whirlwind him out into his Houndoom, which is actually very nice, because that means he loses another 25% to Stealth Rocks. He just decides to go for Dark Pulse right here, I think, with the thought in mind that, you know, getting a little bit of extra damage off on this thing is going to be very nice. He actually scores a crit as I kill him with a body slam. That is actually, that means that most of his team is now dead, and I took out a very, very heavy threat to my team. Aside from, you know, it's not going to be very dangerous to my Snorlax at all. But in comes Pro, the Gallade. I don't want to switch, or I don't want to stay in against this thing because of Drain Punch and stuff like that, which I think he goes for right now. Okay, so he goes for Close Combat. Close Combat is fine. That just lowers its defenses, so that means that whatever I switch into this thing, it can almost definitely kill it. Because Gallade's physical defense is not very good, I switch into my Victini. I think during the match he said that if this Victini is specs, then I'm done for. Then it's over. But it's not. I think this one is choice banded. But I just go for a V-Create because V-Create is the power stab. I think it's like 150 base, something like that. But actually, that still does only like 45% to this Gligar. So I'm gonna have to switch the hell out of there because this Gligar can otherwise fuck me up pretty bad. I get hit by an Earthquake right here. I don't really mind because Gligar don't really tend to carry any attack investment, just like HP and defense. So I know I can take that, and I believe this is a Crafterlaug. I am not sure though. Anyways, I was sure that I could live another Earthquake. I guess I went for Body Slam because I thought that was a good idea. Well, bottom line is it probably wasn't, but he goes for Roost, basically setting me back to square one. And all of the hard work I had to do against this thing was basically for nothing. So going for another Body Slam really isn't going to help me because it's a ground type and I can't paralyze it, which is a pain. Oh, I'm very sorry. I got a really shitty cough. But I actually thought that this would kill me. I was trying to fodder off my Snorlax at this point, and I lived that with like 2 HP. So I guess I could argue PP stall, but I didn't even expect to live that. I thought, you know, that would make this entire process a lot quicker, and now he scores a critical hit. So yeah, at least I did get some extra damage off on this thing, which is very nice. So right now, oh, I actually didn't die yet with my my Nidoking. Right, he goes out into his Pro, the Gallade, as I think I just go for an Ice Beam just to be safe on hitting the Gligar. Actually, this entire match I had the mentality that I should probably keep my Nidoking around because Nidoking is really the only thing on my team that can deal with Gligar. And I brought it for that specific reason, and then it didn't get to do what it was meant for. So basically, now I got into my Flygon. I think this is my last Pokemon at this point, as I figure it's enough with the Gligar. I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna go for Outrage. So I do indeed go for Outrage, as I said. Well, obviously I get 2 turns, but Gligar is not fast enough to outspeed Flygon, so it's gonna die. I get 3rd turn, which really I don't think mattered because Gallade doesn't really have enough power to kill me. As you can see here, he goes for Shadow Sneak. That really doesn't matter at all because if I think that if I had hit myself in confusion, this probably would have gone a lot different, but I guess the universe likes me. So good game, Crafterlaug. He didn't leave me a YouTube channel for credits or anything, but yeah. So today is Monday, tomorrow will be Tuesday, so I'll be starting my Let's Play as according to my schedule, which I announced last week. Go watch that video. So like, comment, sub, and I'll see you guys next time.